What's up everybody? Welcome back to yet another video about DenoJS, a secure runtime for JavaScript and TypeScript. Let's dive into the video and gather some brief information about the DenoJS. DenoJS is a runtime for JavaScript and TypeScript that is based on the V8 JavaScript engine and the Rust programming language. It was created by Dahl, original creator of Node.js, and is focused on productivity. It was announced by Dahl in 2018 during his talk, 10 Things I Regret About Node.js. DenoJS explicitly takes on the role of both runtime and package manager within a single executable, rather than requiring a separate package management program. DenoJS aims to be a productive and scripting environment for the modern programmer. Similar to Node.js, DenoJS emphasizes on event-driven architecture, providing a set of non-blocking core I/O utilities, along with their blocking versions. DenoJS could be used to create web servers, perform scientific computation. So, how you can download and install DenoJS, let's take a look. Go to this URL which is in the description box. Scroll down and go to installation section. Deno ships as a single executable with no dependencies. You can install it using the installers below or download a release binary from the releases page. I'll provide you links in the description down below. This is for macOS or Linux operating system. You can just copy and paste it in your terminal or shell command prompt. I am using Windows OS. That's why I am using second one. Copy and paste it on PowerShell command prompt. Hit the enter button. Now installation is started. It will take about 2 to 3 minutes, or maybe it's depending on your internet speed. Now you can see the installation process is done. It will give you some instructions here right after it finished in the terminal on how to update your path or your profile files. To make sure you can run the deno command from anywhere on your system in the command prompt. Now once you did install deno, you can run the deno command like this and you get this interactive REPL, where you can do addition, division, multiplication, subtraction, etc. Let's try some simple program of deno to get some response from server. You can find a more in-depth introduction, examples, and environment setup guides in the manual. Let's dive into some coding part using DenoJS. Create new file calls main.ts. .ts, and that's the first difference between Node.js and DenoJS. Deno does not support only JavaScript, which you still can use, but it also supports TypeScript without the need of manual compilation. Instead, the compiler is built into Deno. Let's take a look at some example with some TypeScript features. I could write this code here and just execute it like this. All we need to do is simply type in VS Code terminal, deno, run main.ts. It's automatically compile my code and print the message. Now this is not a web server. This is just a little script. But it proves that deno supports TypeScript. And that's one huge difference compared to Node.js. Let's see how we could make a simple web server. For this we first needs to import a package that helps us with basically creating a web server. In Deno we use ES modules. So we do not use common JS and Node module system. Instead we write code which might look familiar if you worked with browser-side JavaScript. If you worked with modern JavaScript projects, where you for example build React application or even just with vanilla JavaScript, where you use ES modules. Deno does not use npm. It uses modules referenced as URLs or file paths. And also Deno does not use package.json in its module resolution algorithm. This is an example of a simple server which accepts connections on port 8080 and returns to the client anything it sends. This URL come from Deno standard library. These modules do not have external dependencies and they are reviewed by the Deno core team. The intention is to have a standard set of high-quality code that all Deno projects can use fearlessly. For security reasons, Deno does not allow programs to access the network without explicit permission. To allow accessing the network, use a command line flag. When you run the file, it's compile and download whatever is stored in the URL which is in the code. So, that is basically your npm install replacement, without all the disadvantages of npm install, like a huge node modules folder. But you will also see that I got an error here and uncaught permission denied. Well, Deno you control which permission you give to your script when you execute them. And by default there are no permissions. And this is Deno. It's an alternative to Node.js. Deno can import modules from any location on the web, like GitHub, a personal web server, or a CDN like pika.dev or jspm.io. Deno aims to be a productive and secure scripting environment for the modern programmer. Among other things, Deno is a great replacement for utility scripts that may have been historically written with Bash or Python. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more upcoming videos like this. Also join my Discord server and follow me on Instagram. It will help me a lot. All the important links are in the description box.